Good morning. My name is Father Rayappa. I'm from India. Today I'm going to talk about the deep time. The deep time. In India, it is called Yuga-Age. It's a vast amount of time, billions of years. And probably 150 years ago, the Western world, they have developed the vast theory of time. Before that, persuaded by all monotheistic religions, the Europeans believed in the 4,000-year-old universe. Only 4,000 years. We are talking about 150 years ago. Western world, they thought about only 4,000 years old universe. Religions, they taught the Creator has created 4,000 years ago, this planet Earth. But 150 years ago, James Hutton, the British scientist, he raised a very valuable question after seeing the formation of the rocks in his countryside. And he thought, no, this teaching of 4,000 years old universe is stupidity. And then the scientist and the space exploration and science and technology, thank God, they refuted that almost 2,000-year-old hypothesis, and people believing it is only 4,000-year-old. Actually, one archbishop from Ireland, he even proposed the day and even time when God told, let there be light. Maybe some evening he told. His name I forgot. You can Google him. The Archbishop of Ireland, one who proposed 4,000-year-old universe, one who believed seriously. But I couldn't believe what was happening in the East at the same time. 2,000 years ago, our Indian scientist Rayappa, he told that sun is the center and all other planets revolve around the sun. In the same way, in the Western world, they thought planet Earth is the center, and even the sun was revolving around our planet. That was known as the Earth-centered universe. That was religions and the Western world believing in. But Indians, they believed on the heliocentered universe. Helio means sun. Sun-centered universe. Come on, before that, let's go further. 600 years before Christ. Already Indians proposed Yuga theory. Jainism is brilliant in Yuga cosmology. Their Tirthankaras, 24 Tirthankaras, they lived and flourished during this geological time scale. We call it a deep time. It's a surprise to me. Jainism has developed a theology. I think they have developed a philosophy because they don't believe in external God. So they developed a brilliant philosophy that was answering to all the questions what the Western world was asking, but their answers were not up to the mark. But here in India, they didn't project the Eastern ideas on the Western world as Western ideas are being projected every day in the East. But Indians, they know better. It is not through projection we are going to convince somebody. It is just allow them. Allow them. Don't force anything on other people. Can't you understand that? If you have a belief, keep it for yourself. Don't try to enforce it on others. When are we going to learn the lesson? This is a very simple form of good manners. I mean, for the past 2000 years, what manners we had? Enforcing our faith and ideas on other people and colonizing them, harassing them. Even today it's going on. But anyway, Yuga theory, Indians, they believed in some 2,600 years ago. That's a surprise to me. Jainism talk about yugas like Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. They believe all the three yugas already happened, like Satya Yuga, in which human beings flourished and they had dharma, they had truth, they had law, they had justice. In other words, in Satya Yuga, they witnessed to the Satya, the truth, and the humanity. Maybe that is the golden age of humanity. And the second Treta Yuga, the dharma begins to wane, the truth, the path. People are drifting and going away. Treta Yuga is a fall of human beings. That is what even Bible says in the Garden of Eden, fall of humanity. So Treta Yuga exactly, it's a fall of humanity. The third one is Dvapara Yuga. We became spiritually less perfect. Humanity is corrupt. That is what right now we are witnessing. The last is the Kali Yuga, the most degenerative of all the Yuga. So this is the age. The humanity is facing plethora of problems. Climate change, extinction of species, issue of water, issue of consciousness and human dignity, and the violence and the selfishness and the indifference. So all we are facing in Kali Yuga. So this is the Yuga which is known as Kali Yuga. But we'll be all right. Actually, Bhagavad Gita, the oldest scriptures in India, in chapter 4, verse 8, we read that for the protection of the good, the destruction of the wicked, and the establishment of righteousness, I am born in every age. Yes, Sri Krishna is telling the world, for the protection of the good, for dharma, and the wicked should be destroyed. And again we need to restore dharma, the righteousness. I will be born every age. Whenever there is adharma prevailing, believe that I will come and I will redeem you. I mean, even Christianity talks about redemption, isn't it? It's all intersecting theme. Even Hinduism talk about redemption and salvation, like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Zoroastrianism. Every religion talks about it. The salvation and the liberation of humanity and of the entire world. So Bhagavad Gita, I want to read it in Sanskrit, the old language of India in which it was written. Chapter 4, 8, here it is. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya sa dukshrutam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. One more time I'll read it. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya sa dukshrutam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. For the protection of the good, the destruction of the wicked, and the establishment of righteousness, I am born in every age. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 8. Have a nice day. Bye.